Yes, by a grid crisscross search by air. That's exactly what we're doing right now.
That could go on forever. It may be too late.
Audrey, we can't even consider that possibility. They'll find that island. They've just got to.
Steve, it's impossible to believe, but it's 40 below out there and the temperature's dropping at 5 degrees an hour.
Good Lord. Not much of anything can live in that kind of weather. Nikos is certainly going through with his threat.
We've got to find that island and stop him.
Well, Nikos is going to find out he's got a fight on his hands. We're not going to give up that easily.
It won't be much of a fight, Steve. The hospital oil supply is down to almost the fumes. Not to mention the patients stacked up for OR availability, and that's not counting the emergencies. Keep coming in every hour.
Monica and Rick are going to have their hands full.
That City Power and Water companies told me that they expect a power failure any minute. I don't know what to do anymore, Steve.
Minutes to 0 hour.
Turn loose! Damn it! Turn loose! All right. Computer. A sequence of letters, a word. A word. Cassadine. C-A-I-N-E. Mikos! I need help. Laura! Laura! Robert! Robert, Laura! There's got to be a way to talk to him out there. Robert, Laura. Robert, Laura. Robert. Laura, Robert, this is Luke. Can you hear me? Luke, we hear you!
Luke, are you all right?
Robert, Laura, if you can hear me, say something.
We can hear him, but he can't hear us.
Luke, we're right here in the crystal
You're
room.
wasting your breath. The door is totally sound.
Oh, shut up, Victor! Robert, Laura, if you can hear me, I don't know if you can or not, but I'm locked in the control room. I can't get out. There's been an accident. Mikos is dead. Repeat. Mikos dead. He pushed the control lever all the way to total freeze. I can't get out of the control room. He fell into the ice chamber. He's gone. I can't get the lever back. Repeat, I cannot stop the weather machine.
Luke, we can hear you. We just can't get the door open.
Somebody better, I can't.
Oh, yes, you will be able to, and we're going to help you. Now, Steve, what are we going to do about energy if there's a blackout?
We'll use auxiliary power, then give top priority to the operating rooms, heart and lung patients, dialysis, every function that requires a life-supporting system.
Right. I'll have maintenance standing by ready to cut off power to the other circuits.
Audrey, we may need to resort to candlelight on some of the floors.
Oh, well, that's fine. We've done that before.
Yes, I know, but tell the nurses, tell them to get ready and have enough candles available.
Yes, of course, I'll see to it.
And Dan, I think we should keep an open line with the gas company in case a pipeline breaks and there's a threat of fire.
Yeah, I'll call the switchboard, tell them to hold an emergency line open. I've already called the gas company, tell them to have a crew standing by with jackhammers in case we have to break through a wall or dig into frozen earth to get at a broken pipe.
Good idea. I hadn't even thought of that myself.
Steve, shouldn't we set up some kind of coordination with the Red Cross,
Well, by all means, Audrey. Call them and see how many blankets they can spare, how much clothing, and we're having emergencies here.
Yeah, and I'll check with the cafeteria and check on the inventory of the food.
Fine. We may have to resort to a rationing system if we get stranded here too much longer.
Right.
Well, What are we standing around for, Audrey? Let's get things going.
Yes, right. I'm right behind you.
Setting up an emergency doesn't necessarily mean we're prepared for it.
I know, but you can only do the best you can, Doctor.
You know, we'd be in a lot better shape if we knew how bad the weather was going to get. Any guess?
I'd say you'd be wise to expect the worst possible conditions. We've had our last contact with Mikos Cassadine. I'd say that he will probably carry out his threat to destroy Port Charles.
There's no way we can stop him.
No, not until we find that island. Who knows how long that's going to take?
Is it finally getting through to you what's happened? You've lost. You blew it. Mikos is dead.
I must finish what Mikos started.
You can't do anything now. Don't you even care about those people in Fort Charles?
No one wanted to hurt people, just to help them.
Well, you're hurting people now, thousands of them, who don't even understand what's going on.
Mikos only meant to convince your government to capitulate.
You Cassadine guys are something else.
Don't move! Victor, your plan to take world power has failed.
There is no need to destroy Port Charles. There never was, and there never is.
I wasn't in charge.
But you're the only Cassadine left now. Tony, Mikos, all dead. You're going to join them if you don't help us stop this madness.
Victor, please. Please open the door to the control room so that we can stop the weather machine.
Even if we could get into the control room.
Then what?
The control lever is locked by a digital computer.
But you know the code to that computer.
No, I don't know the code. Only Mikos knew it, like the code to the door.
You must know something.
He thinks he's undecided about living and dying. And I'm just the boy to help him make the final decision.
And I told you, even if we could get into the control room, we couldn't unlock the lever without the computer code.
At least you must be able to tell us how we can communicate with Luke.
There must be some sort of internal communicating device, some kind of fail-safe system to ensure communications between rooms.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Funny, but I'm not convinced. Now, one more time with passion and feeling. Where is the internal communication intercom
It
located?
won't help. Nothing will help now.
Then you do realize how wrong it is to destroy Port Charles.
Mikos and I had no intention of destroying anything. We never wanted this to happen.
Victor, the intercom system to the control room. Where is it?
Victor, please. Please tell us where it is. Please.
Calm down. Calm down. All right, we've got a computer. To release the lever to the weather machine. It takes a code. The code is a word or a series of words or numbers. Okay. The word. Island. Island. Anthony Cassadine.
What? Can you hear me?
Yes, Robert, yes, man, I can hear you. Yeah, how's Laura? Is she there? Is she all right?
She's fine, mate. Listen, we're having a bit of trouble getting in there to see you.
Hey, listen, pal, I'm having a little trouble getting out there, too. Let me talk to Laura.
Look, there isn't the time.
Robert, let me talk to Laura. I need to talk to Laura.
Luke? Luke, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, Luke, I was so worried about you.
Worried about me? I love you. Listen, we gotta get this door open between us.
We're trying to get the door open. We can't.
I know, I'm trying in here too. I got knobs, I got buttons in here. I could launch a missile. I can't open a damn door.
Listen, Luke.
Yeah!
There's a button on top of the radio console there. I saw Mikos use it when he was talking to Valentine. Can you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. It activates the relay system, which puts you through to Port Charles. Have you got the right one?
Yeah, I think so. It's got a red light, right?
Okay, right. Don't touch it. I have Victor out here. I think he's finally seen the light.
How'd you manage that?
I appeal to his better sense of self-preservation. Now look, while you're trying to get through to Port Charles, I'm going to be working on this code to the door.
Got it. Okay. All right. And I'll get through, and I'll tell him what's happened here.
Right.
Well, come on, put the man on. Let's get this dinner in the oven, man.
Victor, you heard me. And don't double-cross, or so help me.
Great.
Hi. How you doing? Hey. Oh, get this man's hot coffee, okay? Want to relax? Good. Warm up in here, okay? You making the cuts? Good. All right. Control.
Heather,
Yes?
some soup here, please.
All right.
Soup and gang down, okay? Some black. How are you doing here? You feel that? Feel that okay? Let's see. Feel that
Thank God for you two angels of mercy. I don't think I'll ever thaw out. Well, don't give us the suspense. How'd it go? Well, better than I thought it would, thanks to this good doctor here.
It was a breech birth. Thank goodness those don't happen all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, except for nights like this. And the mother, maybe you're all right.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. I'm going to go back and check on him later. Well, I suppose you'd like some hot coffee.
Oh, there's the real angel of mercy.
Now, you didn't tell us.
Tell you what.
Well, was it a boy or a girl?
Oh, it was a girl. 7 pounds, give or take an ounce or two.
Well, that's wonderful. You must be proud of yourself.
Oh, it's nothing the average brilliant doctor couldn't handle. No, it's actually, it's incredible to bring a new life into the world. Hell of a night for it, though. Thanks, Heather.
You're welcome. I wouldn't believe it before, but I think I actually might have some fingers here. Oh.
Let me see.
Oh.
Okay, it's happening.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
What?
Your nose.
What?
You may have the beginnings of frostbite.
No, I can take care of my own nose. Thanks.
Listen, I've got some lamb stew on the stove in the back. It's good and hot.
Lamb stew, my favorite food.
Yeah, what if
Yes.
I said beef stew?
This is my favorite food, too.
Heather, would you get some stew, please?
Sure. And did you say you wanted some, too?
Yeah, she'll have some.
I'll get it right away.
How are things going here at headquarters?
Well, Mike's grandmother is sleeping safe and sound upstairs, as are a lot of these other people we managed to drag in here tonight.
Yeah.
And Jeremy's up there, too.
Oh, good.
No, he's not.
Yes, I well, welcome, committee. Hi. How you doing? Good. Oh, it's great to see you. I was worried about you. You were? Well, that's sweet. You think your old mom would cut it out there, huh? Oh, I'm always worried when you're away. Oh, you are? You know, I think Steve was right. Families do have to stick together on nights like this, huh? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, so what about me? My family's in New York.
Go back.
Oh, Dr. Drake, just
Go
for the
back,
night,
thank you.
you could call me Aunt Rose. I mean, just for one night.
Just for one night?
Yeah.
Nothing. Aunt Rose, thank you.
Here, here you go.
Hi.
Oh.
Please, we'll get your wife right away.
It's good, huh?
You know, I think one day we're gonna all look back on this night and probably remember it as one of the most exciting nights of our lives. Oh.
Well, it looks like we've had our last call from Miko's Cassadine.
You did say it would be the final one.
Keep trying, just in case. But, Dr. Hardy, I meant to ask you.
Come in.
Dr. Hardy, could I talk to you for a minute, please?
Yes, Bobbie, what is it?
Is it true? Is my brother alive? Rick Weber just told me that he heard his voice on the radio and that he was somewhere on the Atlantic on an island.
Yeah, yes, Bobbie, it's true. Both Luke and Laura are alive.
Where is he? When's he coming back?
I'm sorry, Bobbie, I can't give you any details now. When I have more time, just be assured that Luke is still very much alive. Now, hadn't you better get back to your duty?
Well,
Bobbie,
yeah, but
Bobbie,
when is he gonna come?
Bobbie, we're going to need you on top capacity if we're going to make it through this terrible freeze. Please.
Okay.
Well?
He's alive!
Oh. I don't think I'm going to live to my next birthday. What did Steve say?
Well, he didn't say that much, but he said enough to make us feel a whole lot better.
Then they really are alive and on an island somewhere.
Yeah. Unless Steve didn't deny it, I don't know.
Oh, darling. It's incredible.
We got
You're
him.
telling me. I just talked to the Weather Bureau. The temperature's dropping 10 degrees an hour now.
I don't know when she can return your call. Oh, just put those things in the lounge, please, with the others.
How's it going, Georgia?
It's just a minor madhouse. We'll get it sorted out.
Oh, is that the group from the Red Cross?
Oh, yes, I told them to take the clothes and the blankets and put them in the lounge until we decide what to do with them.
Very good. I'll go and see if I can help them.
Steve, the men from the water and power company are checking the pipes in the basement. And there's a man from the gas company with them.
Good. Then we have nothing to worry about,
What, me worry? Oh, talk about opening my big mouth too soon.
Dr. Sanchez, call obstetrics on line 4. Think that's skinny? Orderly. I think we're going to keep them warm with blankets and pray a lot.
Give it to me.
Oh, hey, gang, would you give us a hand?
Yeah.
We gotta get all this stuff down to emergency.
Oh, sure, Bobbie, you got it.
Hey, listen, some much to
okay.
get
Give me
the
a
girl
minute.
grab
Well,
your
no, no,
blanket
two.
and be
Let me
thankful.
get another.
I got him, I
Here,
got him. I'll
give me.
You got him?
Darling, here, I'll take one. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. As fast as you can. Those kids are freezing up there. Oh, Steve, it's for you. It's Dr. Drake over at Kelly's Diner.
Oh, thank you. No, you're holding the fort down okay?
Yeah. Things are pretty busy down here. Look, I know you got your hands full, but we sure could use some more supplies down here. It's gonna be a long night.
Well, I don't know if I can send anybody, but I'll certainly try.
Oh, heads up.
Come on in.
What's sitting over there, Rose?
Get him a blanket.
Want to get him some soup, Rose?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get these shoes off. Oh, pretty wet. Jeremy, is there a blanket there somewhere we can wrap his feet up in? These shoes are really wet.
Yeah. Hold on, I've got a
You feel that?
Here, I found it.
Okay.
Here you go. Here's some soup. There. You make yourself good and warm, okay?
Shh, it's cold out there.
This is the worst cold spell Port Charles ever had. And how did you know to come here?
Heard it on the radio. Said we was hungry or cold.
Well, yeah, you just make yourself at home. We've got plenty of hot soup.
Good. Rose is soup.
Why don't you stay with him, okay?
Will do.
I don't know how she does it. Rose must have made a vat of soup before this freeze started, huh?
Yeah, she is a dynamo, that's for sure. So are you.
Well, I know you don't have to throw bouquets my way just because we got stuck on triage duty together.
I wouldn't throw them if they weren't deserved. Well, we got as many people upstairs as we got down. I better go up and check them. See you later.
Mm-hmm. I'll get it. Kelly's Diner.
Señora Kelly, por favor.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Who's calling, please?
Señor Joe Kelly.
Joe? Let me talk to him.
Rose? Hello?
No, this is Annie. Joe, hi.
Ann, what are you doing at the diner at this time of night?
Well, it's the freeze. There's an emergency here.
I think we have a lot of static or something. I can't really hear you.
Oh, Joe, it's so good to hear your voice.
Annie, is that really you?
I have to talk to him. Heather's, here. She wants to talk to you.
Listen, don't worry about Heather any longer. Anne's going to see that she's put away for good.
Joe, she's right here. I guess you haven't heard.
What? What?
Joe, it's Heather.
Ann, I think your voice is fading away.
The gun Sarah gave you, it isn't the gun that killed Diana Taylor.
I can't make out what you're saying.
Joe, I didn't kill Diana, and that's proof.
Listen, if you can hear me, just give Rose my love and tell her that I'm coming home.
Joe. Joe. Well, at least he's coming home. Not you, Heather. You just watch and see.
How does Luke make contact with Port Charles?
All he has to do is to activate the switch on top of the console, no other.
You hear that, Luke?
Yes. Once you've made contact with the relay station, pick up the red phone and speak into it, then put the phone next to the intercom speaker, and then I will give permission to clear the transmission to Port Charles.
And while you're doing that, I'll be trying to crack the code to the door. Watch him, Laura.
Move around the couch.
Now, I did it before, I can do it again. There's only several 100,000 combinations I haven't tried.
I won't say that I'm sorry that Mikos is dead. But I am sorry for you. I know you must have some feelings.
2 brothers gone? It's something I never conceived would happen.
You could have let Luke hit the wrong switch. Why didn't you?
Mikos. His dream of a world without pain and suffering turned into a hideous nightmare. What good would be accomplished for all of us to die as well?
Relay station. Come in, relay station. Come in. This is a red alert from the island. I must contact Ballantyne in Port Charles immediately.
Where is Mikos? We must have his authorization.
Mikos and Tony Cassadine are dead. Victor Cassadine has turned over all authority to me.
Who is this? Identify yourself. We must have confirmation.
Now you listen, we've got a red alert here. We've got a crisis. I don't have time to argue. I'm putting Victor Cassadine on. He'll give you every necessary authorization. Hold on. All right, go for it. Relay station is standing by. Tell him
Victor, come here. Tell them not to monitor a conversation.
This is Victor Cassadine. You will open direct contact with Port Charles immediately. And you will also turn off all monitors on this transmission. That is all. Out.
You Your orders will be carried out, Mr. Cassadine. We will establish radio contact with Port Charles as soon as possible and cut off all monitors from this station during transmission. Out.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.